Hello. How is everyone? So good to see you as always. I am Amy of AimeeRaupp.com, and many of you know who I am because you've been following me for some time. So welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm going to adjust my camera. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So good to see all of you. As you know, maybe you don't know, there's a lot of new followers all the time, so welcome again. But as you know, I'm the author of a few books. The one that seems to be most popular to many people is called Yes, You Can Get Pregnant. I'm also the author of this book, Body Belief, and this book, Chill Out and Get Healthy. And I also am the founder of Aimee Raupp Beauty, which is my all-natural, organic, hormone-friendly skincare line that I have been actively hand making. Yes, I still make every single batch of the product that you use. It really is a meditation for me and something I find deeply, deeply nourishing to my soul. So I still make it. I now have someone who packages it, labels it, ships it, does all that, fulfills orders, but still here on premise in Aimee Raupp Enterprises, aka my home. But it does have, it's right over here to my left, it does have its actual own kind of suite in the house now where everything is made and packaged and processed and labeled. And so I started making Aimee Raupp Beauty, gosh, probably 10 years ago, just for myself. And then people would comment on my skin and how amazing that it was. It was such a nice compliment to receive. And so, my boyfriend at the time, actually, who was an entrepreneur, was he really motivated me to actually start selling these products. And so initially I just sold them in my clinic. I had a store on Etsy. Then I graduated to a store on Shopify. And then now I have it on my own website, aimeerauppbeauty.com. And so we talk a lot about my products. I do try to focus on it. And one thing, though, that is, I think, what most people don't know about my products that I think is something really important to know is it's not just about being organic, because there's a lot of good organic skincare out there now, I think. And it's not just about, my whole thing is if you can't eat it, you shouldn't put it on your skin. So when I wrote this book, which is, she's going on 11 years old, this baby. I have a chapter in here called Beauty You Can't Buy at Sephora. And I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere in here. And basically, chapter 8, Beauty You Can't Buy at Sephora. And it was fairly new to the scene, the conversation of, I have different skin types in here, how to figure, I did not have a skincare line at this time, so I was not promoting my own skincare line at all in my book. I went into this, so we have something that we say in Chinese medicine, at the age of 40, the mind is visible on the face. So that's where I love to do the emotional work too. But I went down and mentioned on page 201, the lowdown on makeup and beauty products. And I started, it was one of the first times. So I said a lot of companies that make your beauty products, including Estee Lauder, Avon, OPI, L'Oreal, Revlon, Procter & Gamble, Unilever, use toxic chemicals like lead, formaldehyde, and lanolin that are bad for your skin. Even though you're not ingesting these products, you are still absorbing the chemical toxic nonsense through the largest organ of your body, your skin. And so there's a box that I included on page 203, the most common toxic chemicals in your skincare products. It was not super common to be talking about, like, two things in this book that I'm super duper proud of are how bad soy is for you, and then the toxins in the bath and beauty products, which I feel like I was pretty privy to that conversation very early on. So anyway, I decided Aimee Raupp Beauty would hands down be, if you couldn't eat it, you shouldn't put it on your skin. So legitimately, it's made of things like ghee and olive oil. And if you can't eat almonds, and don't eat almonds, sweet almond oil, then you can't use it. But the other thing that many people don't realize is a lot of, like, the natural organic skincare lines still use things like vitamin E oil, which, unless it says it's organic, it's from genetically modified soybeans. Still use things like evening primrose oil or borage oil, which can be highly disruptive to your estrogen levels. So not only is Aimee Raupp Beauty super clean, right? Again, if you can't eat it, you shouldn't put it on your skin, but it's also void of any natural organic products that have soy or soy derivatives or could negatively impact your hormones. So with that, we call it handcrafted skincare for hormone harmony and radiant beauty. So it's safe if you're trying to conceive, it's safe once you're pregnant, it's safe if you're breastfeeding. So we really capture that. And there's not many skincare lines out there, I think at all, that are focused on that like we are. So, you know, our products are organic, gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free, cruelty-free. Each ingredient is carefully selected to bring balance to your health and hormones. We avoid any kind of ingredient that could disrupt natural hormone balance. So, because there's a lot of natural organic ingredients like soy and phytoestrogens that can affect your hormones. So your health and your hormones are safe with Aimee Raupp Beauty because our formulas contain only the highest quality, natural, antioxidant-rich, hormone balancing and age rejuvenating ingredients. That's a big sentence. That will enhance your natural beauty and glow. So I have for you guys, I'm going to give it to you in a link where you can take a quiz to also, I'm going to go over it today, but you can take a quiz to see which one of I have 3 different facial oils, which one is the best for you. And if you're watching this later, you know, on YouTube or wherever, Instagram, the link will be in the description too. So you guys, at any time, whenever you watch this video, you can follow the link. You're going to take a quiz and you're going to get a little promo code from me to use on a purchase of Aimee Raupp Beauty. So I think it's something like 10% off, which is like, you know, $5. That's significant. So let's get into it. So as I said, I have lots of different products. You can go to AimeeRauppBeauty.com and check all the products out. I think we're up to, I don't know, 20 or so. But I have 3 different facial oils. And one of the questions that my team and I get a lot, which is what prompted us to make this video, is which facial oil is best for me? So we did make the quiz specifically for that. I don't know what it is. Some people don't like taking the quiz, or they want more specific answers than that. I put a lot of time and thought and energy into the quiz, which I'm going to give you the link to in a second. So I really do encourage you taking the quiz. And then also, I put my team and I, a lot of time and energy into the description and ingredient list on each product on the website. So those are great starting points for you. But, you know, generally speaking, I'm just going to talk about how I created these and who I created them for. And then that's kind of how I came up with 3 different skin types. So the rejuvenating facial oil, this is straight up from my bathroom. Hence you can see kind of it's got a little grody because I just kind of rub it around. My husband and I use this one and we love it. This is my rejuvenating facial oil. This is the first one I ever made. So I have always had very sensitive / more dry skin than oily skin. I mean, I did go through a time period when I was in grad school where I had breakouts and stuff, but I do better with a lot of moisturization on my skin. And so when I was living in the city, you know, so I was probably like 34, 35, had just written this book, still was dealing with some eczema, and I would get pretty intense dry patches on my skin. And I started playing around with coconut oil on my skin and olive oil. And then I had read from someone who was an Ayurvedic doctor that ghee is actually highly nourishing to the skin, and it's one of the best moisturizers for skin. It also helps with melasma if you have any brown spots, helps with healing scars. So I actually, Aimee Raupp, it's called the rejuvenating facial oil. It used to be called the anti-aging, but we changed it. The rejuvenating facial oil was literally born in my kitchen for myself. So what I started doing was I mixed equal parts ghee and coconut oil, and then about like a third less of olive oil. And I used it on my skin every day, and I loved it. And people started commenting, and they were like, oh my God, that's amazing. So then I started, okay, maybe I'll package this and sell it. So I think this is the thickest facial oil I have. Like I said, ghee, coconut oil, olive oil. Then there are some other ingredients like pomegranate seed oil, rosehip seed oil, super high in vitamin C, sweet orange oil, again, super high in vitamin C, helichrysum. Then I put some essential oils, pink rose, highly, highly, highly nourishing to the skin. Helichrysum, very healing, anti-inflammatory. Frankincense, again, anti-inflammatory. Carrot seed, high vitamin C, and turmeric, again, anti-inflammatory. So I just made this concoction, and this is what I've been using on my skin every day for at least 10 years, and I am obsessed with it. So this is the thickest, most moisturizing of my beauty products. Some people do not love this for their daytime moisturizer. They just use it at night because they want to like thick lather. So I use it evening and morning. I actually mix this with my liquid facial, what's it called? Tinted moisturizer I use Beauty Counter's tinted moisturizer. So I do like 2 pumps of this and 2 pumps. And so I wanted to show you too. So I don't know if you'll be able to see so clearly, but in here you can see it is literally, it's liquid gold. It smells like orange creamsicle pops. It is freaking divine. I love it. Sometimes I even put it on my cuticles, but it's pretty thick. Maybe some would say even a little greasy. My skin just eats it right up. And you can see too, I mean, for my age in my upper 40s, I think I look pretty awesome. And I do I do compliment 2 things: this and the amount of fish oil I take every day, and probably my diet and my amount of sleep. So maybe 4 things. But so this is great for the drier type, the one who is afraid of wrinkles or is already wrinkling. Nice and thick. And for a lot of women and men, this is the nighttime moisturizer. And then if you tend to still be the drier type, but you want something a little lighter, this is where we go. My nourishing facial oil, so back in the day, I made this. Some of my good friends started using my products, and everybody has different skin types. So one of my friends was like, this is too thick for me. I think it's causing me to break out. It's not working for my skin. I thought, okay, the ghee's probably too rich for her skin. So I went and I made the nourishing facial oil. This is coconut oil, sweet almond oil, sesame oil, argan, rosehip seed, kukui nut, carrot seed. Then again, pink rose, geranium, helichrysum, and turmeric. So pretty similar, just basically, it's like rejuvenating oil light. So this is a really good starting point for people that are not acne prone, but still deal with more dryness than anything on their skin. Again, this one too, you can smell the carrot seed in here, but so it's a little lighter. This is a brand new bottle, so we'll take a couple pumps to get it up the thing. It's a little lighter and has a nice carrot seed smell. I don't know why this isn't working. I'm just going to open it up. It's cold in the Aimee Raupp Beauty office. So, and yeah, you can smell the carrot seed in here. Oh, I just love this smell too. This is, yeah, it's just basically like rejuvenating oil light. So it's a really nice one for people who have dryness, like I said, and are not acne prone. And then this one, so basically when I gave my friend this one, instead of the rejuvenating, she stopped breaking out. But then I had another friend who just had breakouts no matter what she did. She was trying all sorts of things. Nothing was working for her. So I went and created a facial oil for her. She was afraid to use facial oil. She thought oils would make her break out more. I said, no, oils will actually give your skin back the oil it needs. It'll stop overproducing oil, and that will then stop the production of acne like she was getting. We also worked on her diet and things of that nature, but she had some pretty bad cystic acne. I then went and created the balancing facial oil for her, which basically is what it says, balances the skin out. And it has so again, it's coconut oil, sweet almond oil, sesame oil, argan, rosehip seed, but then the essential oils are very specific towards reducing inflammation and specifically for breakouts. Geranium, lavender, tea tree, blue chamomile, lemon, and turmeric. So what I notice with people, and I'll say this too, once somebody starts using my facial oils, they never go away. They are like, it's such a compliment and an honor. They are addicted to them. I am too. I cannot live without my rejuvenating facial oil. Everywhere I go, I take it. My mother's the same way. My mother and her friends are the same way. My husband is the same way. My sister-in-law is the same way. Once they start using it, they don't stop. And So some people do a mix between these two. They'll do like this in the morning and this at night. And then some people do a mix between these two. And then some people are just straight up rejuvenating or straight up nourishing or straight up balancing. So again, they are skin type specific. So if you go over to, what is I just opened it, aimeeraupp.com/ oh my God, sorry, I had it open and now I can't see on my thing. aimeeraupp.com/skin type quiz. So SKIN type TYPE quiz QUIZ. Take the quiz. There are 8 questions in the quiz. It'll help you figure out which one of my facial oils is best for you. And then at the end of the quiz, you are going to get a coupon code towards a purchase of Aimee Raupp Beauty. Let's see, are there any questions so far? This is kind of, and then also just head over to aimeerauppbeauty.com, look at the ingredients, look at there's a video, there's description, there's a breakdown of ingredients. So read through, and in addition to taking the quiz, I think you can really figure out which oil is the best for your skin type. Okay, not a lot of questions here, but that's okay. This is just a nice mini tutorial for which facial oil is best for you. All right, guys. Here's to beautiful, glowing, radiant skin for now and forever. And I'm going to go, and I'll see you guys next week, okay? Again, aimeeraupp.com/skin type quiz. Love you guys.